Hey guys, I'm back. Feels like it's been forever since I made a video, but I've been having some major computer slash webcam slash camera issues. Like, if I could kill my computer, I would. I think it's kind of fixed right now. I don't know, it's a work in progress, so I'm really sorry to all the people who subscribed, messaged me, commented, etc. Sorry. I hope to be back. I'm trying to be back on top of my YouTube stuff again, starting right now, by giving you an update. I'm obviously back in Florida, not in Texas anymore. School started this week, this past Tuesday. That basically totally sucks. I thought I could come back after kind of a break, or just after my experience last semester, and to be able to handle it a little bit better, just from being more determined, hopefully. But obviously, just being determined doesn't cure us, or else everybody would be fine, right? Because I know everybody tries so freaking hard to get past this, but yeah, my first day was like horrendous. I was so out of it. I was so jittery and so like just trying to control myself, like I was trying to calm myself down the entire time, and this whole week has been interesting to say the least. I go to bed anxious, I wake up anxious, I go to school freaking out. I am only not anxious like the hours after I'm completely done with school, because then I'm like, oh my god, and I'm tired, and I'm like, okay, I just want to go home and not think about anything. And then once it gets late enough, like, after dinner or whatever, then I'm like, oh shit, now I have to go back tomorrow, and I start freaking out again. I'm taking some harder classes this semester. I'm taking two government classes for my major, and then I'm taking a world religions class and a criminology class, which all my classes are actually pretty interesting, they're not horrible or anything. One of my government classes looks very difficult. It's about U.S. national security, which obviously, it's actually right up my alley. Like, I love learning about stuff like that because it's so current and so important. So I'm really into it, and I really want to be able to pay attention and to absorb in what he's saying, my professor, and to actually learn, right? But when you're sitting there, and you're just barely holding it together, it just gets so depressing. You're just like, what the hell? I want to be able to do this, but I'm totally freaking out. Again, all my classes are in very small rooms. My school is really old. It's a private liberal arts school. Awesome, whatever, nice. Basically going there because they gave me the best scholarship deal. Really, that's why I'm going there. And because I have family here, so I don't have to pay for like a dorm room and board. But it's like all my classrooms are just, it's like the worst environment or situation for my anxiety ever. Like sitting stuck in this tiny room with 30 other people and these tiny old desks, and it's just like, oh my god, and all my classes are either 2 hours long, or I have a 4-hour class on Monday nights. That's the only class I haven't had yet. I'm already completely nervous about it. And I had to sit there for 4 hours. I really don't know how I'm going to get through this. I've been trying to listen to Dr. Richard's tapes more, and he is soothing. I do like listening to what he has to say. Obviously, he's awesome, but I don't know. I think just being depressed lately has really kind of affected my motivation, but I'm trying to kind of step it up again, I've been reading his deserving statements almost every day, just to kind of remind myself, just to let it absorb, which is what CBT is all about anyway. But, so that's been kind of helping, and I'm just trying to keep up with it. I journal pretty much regularly, and I know that does help because it kind of, like, it's just a relief, it's like you're allowing yourself to fully feel your emotions and to admit what you're really feeling or thinking or experiencing. You know, like, it's not a bullshit factor when you're writing in a journal, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm trying to impress anyone with my journal. So that's cool. Those are positive things. Family stuff is actually okay right now. I actually kind of miss my family now that I'm gone. I miss my younger brother, my sister, and even my parents and my dog. I uploaded a little snippet of a video of her because that's the only one I took while I was there. And I didn't even think about it again until I got back here and I was missing her. I was like, oh damn it, I didn't make a good video of her, but that's all I had, so I put it online today. Yeah. My grandparents are on vacation right now. They're going to be back this Saturday. I've been really liking this alone time while they've been gone. But, it's okay that they're coming back. It's their house, right? I saw my great-grandmother tonight, who's 91 years old. Doesn't look 91. She looks barely 80. She's still all there, but obviously she doesn't drive. So I was there all night because we went out to dinner and picked up her prescriptions and stuff like that. So that was cool. It was nice to just kind of hang out with a family member I genuinely care for, and that is so, she's so sweet, and she talks about her family, and, obviously, how times were when she was growing up, and how she met my great-grandpa, and all this kind of stuff. So that was really cool. Let's see, other than that, I don't know. Just trying to get through stuff, which I don't think that's the healthiest way to deal with it. I do that a lot. I just kind of am like, okay, just get over it, get through it, not the end of the world, which is kind of something Dr. Richard says too, like, is this the end of the world if this happens, But I think I do that all the time, like, like I'm just denying that anything is happening so I don't have to address it later, I don't know. But anyway, so, another goal that I've been trying to figure out forever, it feels like, is starting therapy. And I guess I'm more nervous about it than I thought I was. I didn't have such a great experience the first time I went to a therapist, and I think I need it. I think it's very important to have that kind of impartial third party, it's not biased, so you can that I can really tell all my little versions of the truth to, like, they will know what is really going on, because nobody else, they know something here, this person knows kind of something, or this person thinks this, I think it would be really nice to have someone to be able to just, like, lay it all out on, and to have their opinion, just to help me see it more clearly, and see how I can change my life for the better. I don't know. I need to figure that out. I thought over the break I could hopefully talk to my parents about this and get some support from them. But I don't think it's going to happen. But I did talk to my mom. I didn't fully explain anything, obviously. But I don't know. Her reaction is basically just, she wanted me to go to the family doctor and get it taken care of, right? And it's definitely partly my fault because I didn't really explain social anxiety. I just said I've been feeling really stressed out, and like last time, can I go to the doctor? But doctor, and I told it to my sister, I meant like therapist, or I meant like some type of counseling, some type of, not like, it's social anxiety, it's all these kind of phobias and just depression, and it's like, I'm for medication. If that'll help, especially in the short term, like I want to be on medication my whole life or anything, but if that can help me get through this really hard time in my life, sign me up, if that's prescribed me, if that's a professional think is necessary for my situation, then that's fine. But I don't think just going to the family doctor and being like, oh, hey, I'm stressed, can you give me some Lexapro? Like, that's not what I wanted. So I need to figure that out. I really, really do, because I don't want to get, like, farther and farther into the semester and start having more and more setbacks again and get really far behind, because I just can't do that anymore. It's just wasting thousands and thousands of dollars, tuition when that kind of stuff happens. So, I don't know. What else? I turned 21 Yay, it's all legal now. Just went out again with my family, and it was nice. I mean, 2021 doesn't really mean anything. When you're 20, you can still get whatever the hell you want. But, you know, cool. Yay, I'm older. I'm a 20-something now. Not much else is really going on. I'm using a different camera right now because my computer is so screwed up. So if everything looks a little different, that's why. I hope everybody's doing okay. Thank you and thank you and thank you for all the support I've gotten from so many people. It's still amazing to me that so many people care, that there's so many awesome people on YouTube, because let's face it, a lot of times you get a lot of jerks. But this whole community has been awesome, and I'm so glad that I finally started making videos and stuff. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.